Saturday, August 15th, our anniversary. And this morning, for fun, we finished finished stamping and getting all the wedding invitations ready. And they're in a big bag here, and we're going to mail them because they pick up the mail on Saturdays at 2 o'clock. And the interesting thing is, because not long ago I was looking for the closest post office so I wouldn't have to drive all the way to the next town. And it gave me this address, and I went and looked for it, and looked for it, and looked for it, and there was no post office on any of the four corners. And so finally I went on Google and clicked picture, photo of the post office, and it had a photo of Ace Hardware store. And I was like, but then it had a phone number. So I called the phone number and I said, I'm looking for the post office, and they gave me the address. And I said, there's no post office here. And they said, oh, it's inside the Ace Hardware. What? So I go inside the Ace Hardware where I had been sitting for 10 minutes, wondering where the post office was. There's no sign on Ace Hardware. There's nothing to indicate that there's a post office. So I go in Ace Hardware, and I'm thinking that this is some kind of crazy, like I'm on Candid Camera. So I go to the back. They go all the way to the back, to the right. So I go all the way to the back of this big Ace Hardware, to the right. There's a full little post office there. Not a mail place, like a mail service. A United States post office. I couldn't believe it. And the people behind the counter have Ace Hardware polo shirts on. The girl's like 16. I go up and I said, is this a legit post office? She said, yes. She checked me out. She was so efficient. I said, you're way more efficient than the United States post office, regular. And she said, oh, we hear that all the time. And she said, let me give you a hint. Always come here because there's never a line. I mean, you can't pick up mail there, but you can mail any kind of package. You can buy stamps. You can do almost everything. And here we are, just to prove it to you. We're at the Ace Hardware, about to go in and mail the wedding invitations, which sounds crazy. All right, I have a lot more to fill you in on, so I'll be right back. Okay, we just mailed the wedding.
I guess I should have put all these in at one time.
We're at the bank trying to figure out how to work their ATM is different. Anyway, just mailed the wedding invitations in the Ace Hardware, and then when I got there, there was a sign, and I'm just now seeing the side of the building. Look, there is a sign, but that's the side of the building. I'm in the bank line, and look, they're having a community car wash here. Isn't that sweet? But we don't need to get the car washed today because we are in Scott's new truck that he took possession of yesterday. Remember I told you about it, the Texas Titan? It was a company truck, and he bought it from the company. And it's so nice. I should give you a truck tour. But he washed it yesterday on his way home. So, we're at the bank. And the only other thing on our list for today, besides we're going out to dinner for our anniversary, is take a shower and wash my hair, and I'm going to go get a manicure because that's something I want to tell y'all about. Okay, anyway, the other thing is clean out the garage. Not clean out the garage, it's clean. We just need to put some things in the attic and arrange some shelves, and then that's pretty much the last two things in the entire house, is the shelves in the garage and things in the attic to put up there, and that's it. We're done. We're moved in. So we are driving home to do the garage, and Scott got me flowers and the most gorgeous bottle of champagne, and I'm going to show it to you, and then we'll see what else we do. Just thought I would show y'all my arrangement that Scott got me for the wedding, not the wedding, for our anniversary. They are so beautiful, and I have my card that I haven't opened. And let me show you one more thing that he bought. Look at this bottle of champagne. Look at that. It's all got these metal things on it. He thought that was really pretty. So, that's it. Okay, I am heading out now to get a manicure today. And it's my anniversary day, but I told you earlier I was going to share this in another video, and it was too long. So I thought I'd share it with you today. The other day, I had a really bad day. I got lost like 4 times. And what's funny about that is when I'm on the way to do all this stuff for the wedding and do a bunch of returns, on the way to my first stop, I was thinking to myself in quite a cocky manner, man, I'm just already so comfortable here. I know my way around. I don't get turned around anymore. Everything's wonderful, blah, blah, blah. I got lost, y'all. I drove 15 minutes out in the wrong direction. So that meant 15 minutes back to where it started. So 30 minutes. It was horrible. I was almost in tears over the 4 wrong turns because they were long wrong turns, and they were all over in big traffic. I was on 1960, if any of you are familiar, and you know that's a busy street. And then to top it off, when I left 1960 to get back on the freeway to my house, I went the wrong direction. And all of a sudden I look up and I'm at the toll road. And there's something weird about the toll roads here. Like, there's all these signs on some of them that say, you know, if you get on this toll road without a toll pass, it's practically like the threat of arrest. Like in Tampa, if you accidentally got on a toll road or on purpose and you didn't have a toll thingy, it just sent you a bill from your license plate. Well, Texas, they don't do that. And I don't know what's going to happen if I get on the toll road without a thing. Anyway, I haven't bought one yet. I realized it was on the road to get on the toll road, and I was all panicked, and really I thought I was going to cry. Have you ever been that frustrated when you're lost? And now I have to do this so no one sees that I'm talking. I was about to cry, and I just thought, okay, just calm it down. You're just lost. It's no big deal. You're just going to get on this thing and get arrested for being on the toll road without a thing. I mean, it acts like even if you have money, it's no good. Well, anyway, all of a sudden I hear all these sirens, like 4 sirens, and 4 motorcycle cops come right next to me, and they are leading a funeral. And I thought, okay, things could be worse. You're just lost. You're in your nice air-conditioned car. You'll live. So, when I got home that day, and I had to go by the store, and I had made these returns. Y'all, you can't even, it all had to do with the wedding, and everything was going wrong, and I can't tell you how often everything has gone wrong since I moved here when I'm doing stuff for the wedding. To the point that I had to drive to my mom's house in Dripping Springs to use her internet to do some stuff because I didn't have internet here, and it was going to take a long time, and I drug my desktop and my printer to my mom's. We were visiting there anyway. Oh my gosh. So, when I went by the grocery store on my way home, and I went down the candy aisle, and I got 3 different kinds of bags of candy. I got a bag of Rolos, I got a bag of Reese's Pieces, and I got a bag of various, Nestle's or Hershey's little minis. Because I was and I don't eat sweets when I'm upset or frustrated, and I don't even eat. That's not my thing to deal with when I'm frustrated. I don't eat. But I made some ice cream. We ate dinner, and I made this big bowl of ice cream with Reese's Pieces and chocolate sauce on the vanilla ice cream. And for those of you that are wondering, Bluebell is about to be back online, and their test market is Houston, Texas. That's where they're going to go first. So I think they actually went in some other small town, but they're coming to Houston first, so I'm excited. But anyway, so I bought all that candy and everything, and it was just so funny. So after dinner, after the candy, I said, I'm going to have a glass of wine. I had a glass of wine, and one of the stops, I'm out of order here, but one of the stops I was making on this journey of being lost was Ulta. And there's a really nice Ulta where I live, and it was well stocked, and I was just blown away by how much nicer it was than the one in my town in Florida. And so the reason I wanted to go to Ulta is I had watched a video, I think it was Jen, Pretty Neat Living. I think it was her, and she was doing a haul, and she had some products, and I thought, oh my gosh, I need something like that. I need something. I got rid of so much that I'm I don't have any lotion. The other day I ran out completely. Body lotion, and different things like that. So I went to Ulta that day of being lost. It was my last stop. And I got some, I should show it to you, but I may insert pictures if I can remember. Some bath, exfoliating, like bath salt things. It's got the oil and or maybe it's sugar scrub. It's either salt or sugar, I don't remember. I got a jar of that smelled amazing. I got a new lotion that smells amazing. And I got a Neutrogena eye cream that I used a couple years ago, like last year or the year before, and it made the biggest, tremendous difference on my eye, on my wrinkles. And then I got on using ROC, and it's doing nothing for me. Nothing. So I also bought the Neutrogena wrinkle cream that had worked so well for me that I visibly saw a difference within a week. And that's what the package says, and I believe it. So I got that stuff. And then after I got home, I ate my dinner, I ate my chocolate, I had my wine, and I went and I said, Scott, I'm going to just have like a spa night. And he always looks at me like, what is that, So I went in my bathroom, I set up of course, my iPad, and I took a long, hot bath in Epsom salts, with lavender, which was very relaxing. And then I did the sugar scrub all over, or salt, whatever it was, all over. And then when I got out, I did lotion. And then I did a facial. I absolutely did a facial, a clay mask, I think. And then, did all that. And then I put on my new eye cream. And when I went to bed, I felt like $1 million. And I realized that I have not been taking care of myself. I have not been, not that I've ever been super into all the makeup and the lotions and the potions. I haven't been. I like them. I wear makeup every day. But what I mean is it's not like this huge part of my life, okay? And I realized that these 2 months that we've lived here, I've just not taken care of myself at all. I jump in the shower, I jump out, I get ready, and I go do stuff. So it felt really good. Well, tonight's our anniversary. We're going to dinner, and my nails, they're just destroyed, y'all, from all of the unpacking. And I thought I had them going in a good direction. And then this morning we cleaned the garage, and I just thought, get a manicure. So I'm going over to Vintage Park to get a manicure, and I'm going to run in the grocery store. It's 2 o'clock right now. I should be home from all of this by about 3 o'clock. And then I'm just going to relax. I'm going to take a bath or a shower and just get all dolled up for dinner tonight. And I don't know, if you're feeling blah and you just aren't yourself, or you've had a bad day or whatever, doing that for yourself, a spa night, it really made a difference. Now, part of it could have been the wine, but I didn't have enough to make a difference. But anyway, I'm just suggesting that you do that. And even to the point, unless you're a product junkie, maybe go get a new lotion or a new body scrub or something, and just try something different. And see if you like it. Okay, we're going out to dinner now. It's almost 7 o'clock. We've actually made it past the old folks hour, which is when we usually go to dinner. So let's see if you can see I did a little bit more dramatic eye, which I normally never put like dark in my crease, and I tried that today. I don't know how it looks in the sunshine. You get ready in your bathroom and then you can't even tell it. Anyway, I got my manicure, felt amazing. Ugh, what a difference. So anyway, that's the end of my anniversary vlog day. And this truck is a little bit what's the word, trucky, huh?
Big.
It's like, and then when you go over bumps, you like really go over bumps. I thought this was supposed to be like, and it sounds like, it's loud, like,
It's got a big B, I know.
big V8 engine in it, and it's loud, but not loud like annoying, but, and I can feel it. It growls. That's a good word for it. I can, when he pushes the gas, I can feel it in the seats and everything. I don't know, it's different, but I like it. It's pretty. So anyway, that's it. See ya. Bye. Happy anniversary.
You too.
One thing I forgot to tell you is that I'm already getting so Texas. I've got my shorts on with heels. I don't know. I like it, sort of. I'm just used to flip-flops, and I've got actual heels on tonight, so that's interesting. I'll insert a picture if I remember. We had our son take a picture of us in front of the front door, so I'll insert that